what's good? Welcome in. We are getting a candle lit. Was not quite prepared, but that's all right. We're doing our thing. Today is actually October 15th. Like I said, wasn't quite prepared, but we're doing our thing. All right. It's raining where I'm at, you guys. I'm so happy. It's finally below 60 degrees at night, which means I can actually sleep because I don't do well in the heat. And I live in Redding, which means it's as hot as Phoenix, Arizona, where I live, pretty much. So, oh, cool. We are creeping up on that minute mark, you guys. I'm going to ring the bell. And we have hit that minute mark, so welcome in. Witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. You guys, I got a little cup of hot cider. Hot apple cider. It reminds me of my childhood. So good. All right, you guys, I'm going to roll the dice. We're going to shake this can up and make some noise and get a reading out for you. Let's do it. So, okay, so rod is the first word out, like fishing rod, lightning rod. I'm getting lightning rod. I think lightning might be in here. That's what was having me be so slow while I was pulling those out. Okay, white lightning with an N, no G on the end. I'm still calling it lightning. So we've got all that. A lightning rod. Somebody might be getting hit like a bolt of lightning, like bam. All of a sudden have a epiphany or a realization. Okay, we're tapping into the reading from the other day already because float is here. We all float down here, folks. Float. For whatever reason, I'm seeing somebody's keys on some sort of bobber with the fishing rod, putting their keys on a bobber so they float if they get dropped out of a boat while they're fishing. Somebody really likes to fish. I pick up on that energy like 2 or 3 times in the last couple of months. I'm going to re-roll. So I'd like to thank everybody that is in here right now. If you guys are brand new to the channel, stick around. It gets really interesting. If you guys are regulars to the channel, thank you for being here. You guys all kick ass and take names. It's fun here. Fun. F-U-N. We like to have a little fun. Something about white lightning. I'm hearing my grandpa right now singing Okie from Muskogee. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Somebody likes a real simple life. Real simple life. Somebody's having an aha moment. Aha. That could also be the band that does that song, Take On Me. We've also got double, DBL, double for your trouble. Crap. Crap or carp. Somebody could be fishing for carp. Let's go there. Instead of crap, let's go with carp. Somebody could be fishing and be catching carp. thought. T-H-O-T, that hoe over there. T-H-O-T. Tent. Tent. And IG, like Instagram. Tent and IG. All right, we got all the words out of the dice. We've used every single dice today. Rod, lightning, float, fun, aha, carp, thought, tent, IG. I'm getting somebody might be on a fishing trip or might have an annual fishing trip where they go camping. They pack their tent. They pack their like a fishing float where your legs are down in through it, but you're got like a inner tube around you, like legs. I'm seeing somebody fly fishing, like consistently casting and reeling, casting and reeling. Okay. Let's get some out of what's left of the basket. We've only got a few left to get out of here. And they stick together. So whatever falls out in a chunk. Okay? We're going to take what's there. We are going to take what's there. All right. First top card says there are lots of people in jail or prison that follow your channel, platform, or social media. Hey, guys, what's good? If I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. When you get out, stay out. The snakes they drove out of Ireland were the Celtic pagans. There's never been a snake on the island of Ireland. It is a snake-free environment. The snakes were literally the Celts. We've got Rhode Island. Game over. Game over. Student. Somebody's learning something. Somebody's having a psychotic break. This one's dated January 8th. I'm a mere mirror. I do not own the reflection. So somebody might reciprocate energy real well. Somebody might basically keep the same energy they're met with, and people don't like it too much. Family killed your uncle for the property. You've been in danger since 1994. This is Wizard's Chess. This feels like we've already been through these, but I'm going to keep going with it. I hope I didn't pull a stack that was supposed to be stuck back in the box. This is Wizard's Chess. Apathetic. It really feels like that. These have all been in here the last couple of days. Decomposition. Oh, God. But it's supposed to be like this. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Not one uncle, but two. Amazing. Insignificant. Something is insignificant. Somebody thought something was a minor detail, but it was critical. It was very, very significant. Something about $300,000. I told you somebody feels very insecure. Strung out. Somebody's on amphetamines. They're strung out. Amphetamines or opiates. They're having a psychotic break because they are strung out. St. Elmo's fire. This is sobriety, folks. Okay. This is the strength from within to overcome. Could also be the movie St. Elmo's Fire, the song. The planet of Neptune is here regarding spiritual energy, dreams, and fantasies. Somebody is strung out. They're having a psychotic break. They believe that they are filled with the fire of the Holy Spirit. Like, this is somebody who's on the street corner screaming at the cars, having a psychotic break. Okay. That's part of this. This person is some sort of a medium, but they don't know how to harness it, so they look like they're insane. Pompous jerk. It happens. Sometimes it's overwhelming and it just doesn't come across well and you're not able to decipher it. Sometimes the spirit is not strong enough. Healthy masculine leadership compared to being a pompous jerk. There's alcohol involved. I'm telling you, somebody is, and then sister-in-law has been living as you, identity theft. Family killed. I don't want to do this at all. I want to shut this reading off so badly right now. I want to turn this reading off so bad, but that's not what I'm allowed to do. You guys, let's get into this. It's going to be a deep one today. I'm going to warn you. Let's go with the Kipper first to start out. Let's get the players out of the gate. I'm not taking away any of the cards. They're all relevant. Game is over. Who are the players? Spirit, please and thank you. It's going to come out of thin air. Whatever this is going to hit like a bolt of lightning, like St. Elmo's fire. Toil and labor in the reverse. Something about somebody not working, not being able to work, not putting in effort. Not putting in effort. Somebody doesn't want to get their hands dirty, basically. Somebody doesn't want to get their hands dirty. Somebody that's involved doesn't want to get their hands dirty because they were roped into it. Main male. There's a man that does not want to be involved. They don't want their hands to be dirty. Healthy masculine leadership versus a pompous jerk over here. Somebody doesn't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to be involved at all. With what? Expectations. Somebody's sitting and waiting for something. This person here, they don't want to get their hands dirty, but they know that there's an expectation for them to exhibit some sort of healthy masculine leadership and do the right thing here. Family room. So this is an internal family dispute. Somebody doesn't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to get involved, but it's in the middle of the family. Like it's somebody's living in the middle of the situation. Mature woman in the reverse. So we've got some sort of distorted mature female energy here. So this could be, I don't necessarily want to call it karmic just on the first pass of cards. I'm going to say questionable at this time. What I'm getting here is maybe some sort of family dispute about maybe the matriarch having specific expectations of the main male. And there being like some sort of family disagreement. Like you're supposed to be the head of this family. You're supposed to do the right thing. You're supposed to be able to lead, blah, 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 blah. And this is what I expect of you. But this person is harping. Or they are declining in their health. Let's find out. So let's get some tarot. Who else in here? I wish I could pronounce half of these. We've got Frank Hawkins. We've got, oh my gosh, I can't see it. Life's Daily Shorts. Welcome in, you guys. Those are the only two I can see right now. But I welcome you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Like I said, everybody new, kick it for a little bit. It gets real interesting. If you're a regular, you know it gets more interesting as time goes on. So let's keep going. Tell me about this toil and labor in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to get their hands dirty. Somebody doesn't want to be involved with something. They don't want to be roped into something. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Right after the mature woman in reverse. This is a matriarch situation. This is somebody that doesn't want to disappoint or go against, overthrow. They didn't want to be part of throwing over the main woman here, mature woman. They don't want to be part of it. They don't want to get their hands dirty. Either that or they did something already and they don't want to be associated with it, so they're staying away from the situation so they don't get tied to it. We're not quite sure there. But with this Queen of Cups in reverse, there's the apathy right there. Apathetic. Tell me about the mature male. Mature male has got Fool energy. They're taking a risk on something, a huge risk on something, and I think this is what the argument is about. Clarify expectation. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the deal is the expectation was that this man would carry the family burden. And instead they struck out on their own. They aren't part of something. They didn't want to have anything to do with something. They struck out on their own. This man doesn't have ties to whatever happened here with this situation. They don't want their hands dirty. They know about something, though. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Because they know, there's no defense. Once you know better, do better. If you know better, fucking do better. This main male was supposed to exhibit some healthy masculine leadership. They were supposed to demonstrate something here. Demonstrate some sort of integrity, backbone, leadership. Knight of Cups in the reverse, but there's alcohol involved. This person might not be able to lead. This person might be fighting an addiction. I say fighting because of the Knight. Trying to do the right thing, trying to stay morally upright, but they're succumbing to their emotions. They're trying to drown themselves, drown their feelings. I think this person has lost a lot of hope. They've lost dreams. They've lost direction for their life because of expectations that they have had to uphold. And this person's finally taking a leap and doing something on their own. They're feeling the Saint almost fire. They're inspired to do something. They're moved by spirit. They are rebelling. So here's the deal. They're being berated for not demonstrating healthy masculine leadership. But here they're taking a risk on themselves, thinking, I'm going to bow my neck at what you say healthy masculine leadership is. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do everything I want to do. This person has burdened themselves to the point they've broke. And they can't defend their position anymore. They can't defend their thought process. They cannot sit there and say that they are a healthy masculine leader right now. This person is feeling like a pompous jerk instead. So what is the shadow about? Why do they feel like, why is this person, I'm going to say stubborn. Creation. Okay. This is several things. They're going to do it their way. They're going to make their life the way they want it, first off. However, they're not working in line with what they're supposed to be creating. They're not working with their gifts. They're not being given, they're not using the tools they've been given to demonstrate this leadership to create a positive life for themselves. So they're in this Cartman energy, whatever, I do what I want. You can't tell me what to do. Give me my cheesy poofs. Okay? This person here is at that stage where they have taken a leap on themselves and they are They don't care about what anybody says. They don't care about anybody else's opinion. They're just going to do their thing here, thinking that this is demonstrating masculine qualities. They're trying to assert their dominance in their own life and maybe get out from under this mature woman's thumb. Okay? But what they're doing in actuality is hurting themselves, because all they're doing, bowing against this woman, I'm getting this is like a mother and a son, or a grandma and a son, something like that. Grandma and a grandson. But the deal is, it's like, this is how you got to be healthy. You need to drink your water. You need to mind your business. You need to eat your vitamins. You got to eat your greens, eat your vegetables. And this person is like, no, I'm going to go out there and live off of caffeine, nicotine, and whatever other substance that they can have. It's chemical. They're having fun right now. This person's drinking. They're strung out. They're apathetic. They do not care. This person's about to lose everything. Heartache in the reverse. I just said they don't care. Apathetic. They're just trying to get over what is burdening them inside by drinking it, smoking it, fucking it, substance using it away. Exile in the reverse. Trying to make it go away. Trying to make these feelings go away because they feel shunned. They feel abandoned. This person feels like they're shut out. Intellect in the reverse. And what's this one? 2. Melting and defiance. Here's the deal. This person feels shut out. This person should know better. They should fucking know fucking better. Like they're making poor decisions because they're being pompous right now. They don't want to own that reflection right now. They don't want to look in the mirror right now. They're not accepting reality, so they are literally having a psychotic break in the way that maybe they're not insane, but they are cognitively dissonant. Their brain is melting. Like they're choosing what they know. It's like somebody that argues whether or not the sky is blue. No, shit's orange. Okay? And this person will argue till they're blue in the face because they just have like an oppositional disorder or something. It doesn't matter if it's right, if everybody knows it's right, if this person themselves knows it's right. If they're told this the way you have to do it, they will do it the wrong way on purpose, even if they know themselves it's the wrong way to do something. They're making really, really bad decisions. Really bad decisions. They're coming off pompous. This person is not doing the right thing for themselves right now. That's no good. What's I don't know. What's the what makes this person so insecure? What makes them feel insignificant? Why can they not demonstrate this healthy masculine leadership? Why are they critical of everybody? Why are they apathetic when other people need them? Is it because of their alcohol and drug use, or is the drug and alcohol use a side effect for them to actually like have another mask? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a defense mechanism. It's an escape mechanism. It is a coping mechanism. I'll just call it that. It's a coping mechanism to deal with their emotions that they don't know how to look at, I guess. The fact that they feel insignificant, they feel insecure. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has an issue with authority. They have an issue with responsibility. They have an issue with self-motivation. This person may have awareness of the right thing. Like I said, awareness of what will make their life easier, but they choose to put themselves in tough positions is what I'm going to say here. The Lovers. So this is even getting in the way of this person having any kind of romantic involvement with people, because they just see everybody as their competition, as an op. No, there's the Fool in reverse. This person here I keep hearing, I should not have done that. Should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. This person shouldn't have done that. Whatever they did, they shouldn't have done. Ace of Pentacles in limbo. There's something that is being held. This person's holding something back, holding feelings, a gift, that aha moment, a tangible bit of information. This scarab beetle is like the phoenix in Egyptian. This is Egyptian spiritualism. The scarab is symbol of death and rebirth, okay? It's like the recycling of the energy. Somebody here has to tell somebody about a death, is what I'm picking up. Or that somebody is going to pass away, or that they might be dying, or that somebody is dying and they're not giving the information. They're just holding it in the air. There's a dark cloud around what's being held too. And what's being held will enlighten the situation and allow somebody to start from scratch. I don't know why I'm getting start from scratch. That might mean something to somebody. Tell me about the psychotic break, please. Eight of Wands. Lightning fast. Page of Cups. The Knave of Chalices. And the Two of Wands, or Two of Mallets, in the reverse. So we've got the Eight of Mallets. Super fast moving energy. Page of Cups in the reverse. It's not a fresh start. It's not a new beginning. Somebody doesn't want that fresh start. They don't even want to be, I don't know. They want their hands kept clean. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to be involved with it at all. Like, they're backed into a corner. Two of Mallets in the reverse. They don't have a choice. That oppositional defiance. Somebody doesn't want to do something they absolutely fucking have to do. And there's going to be like a retribution, like lightning fast, if they don't do what they absolutely have to do. I don't wanna. This person is... What I'm getting is they're holding this shit, holding this information. It's entertainment. This psychotic break, the entertainment for them breaks through their apathy. It's the only thing that they enjoy. This is for real. Somebody is really, the only enjoyment they get in their day is trying to hold some information back from you. Something about this mature woman in the reverse. Maybe this person is gone. Maybe this person over here doesn't want to say that this woman's gone. They're holding on to whatever it is. They should not have done that. They should not have done that. They fucking knew better. They totally knew better. They didn't want you to have it. What is it? What is it? information. Four of Cups in reverse, retribution. They didn't want you to be able to reestablish, reconnect your life, reconnect with people. This person wanted you to reconcile with them, so they didn't tell you this. Hermit. They isolated you. There's some sort of investigation or somebody looking deeper into a situation. The message is coming through loud and clear. This person didn't want to do the right thing. They were getting entertainment. They were alleviating their boredom and their apathy by dicking with your life. Wizard's chess. This information they thought was super insignificant is actually critical. This person was doing this to entertain themselves. It's a dark cloud following this person. It was fun to hold this back from you. They got a kick out of it. And now they want to reconcile something. But this person's backed into a corner. They have to admit they didn't want to give you what they wanted to give you. They wanted to force a reconciliation. And there's now somebody looking deeper into this. King of Cups. King of Chalices. Somebody's trying to maintain their fucking composure right now. I'm getting somebody here that knows how to wear a poker face, if nothing else. If it's not professional, it might be like I'm getting lots of people in jail, prison, follow your channel, platform, social media. I'm getting somebody that might work at the prison and is in like a gang hierarchy where they have lieutenants, generals, sergeants, etc. And they have established roles and whatnot. This person here is trying to maintain their fucking composure and know their role right now. I'm getting somebody that's really angry about this entire situation. King of Mallets right after that. This person wants to take action, but they're trying to control their emotions so they don't take action based on their emotions. But here's the deal. Somebody knows what's being held back from you and they're mad. And they're trying not to lash out. Somebody knew better. They should not have done that. And they did it just to be defiant. It was an entertainment feature for this person. And now they're drinking and boozing and all kinds of issues. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is something to do with penny pinching, breadcrumbing, stealing money, misappropriating funds, stealing. There's $300,000 over here. I mean, there's a money figure. I never put money in the basket, really. It hasn't come into my meditations, so I don't know. So we've got the Knight of Mallets in the reverse. Somebody is, I think, being prevented from taking action. I think somebody might be being blocked, restrained. I mean, when you stop yourself from taking an action, you restrain yourself from doing something. I'm really getting restrained, like restraining order. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, there is a King of Cups energy, which is like somebody that's working with their emotions, trying to hold emotional control, trying to maintain composure, trying to keep their cool when they really want to take some action here. Somebody here has taken some money or owes some money, or Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like somebody's penny pinching or pilfered or what do you call it? Skimming the till kind of a thing, taking a little off the top, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there for themselves kind of a thing. There's no more forward movement with this. The person has no more access. They're being restrained, and it has destroyed whatever they thought they had going. They're at the bottom of the wheel right now. Somebody's had a turn of luck, and it's in the negative. Let's talk about the wizard's chest. Actually, what is this decomposition? Tell me about the decomposition. We haven't touched on that. Chariot in reverse. Somebody's going away. And the Six of Cups in reverse. Oh, shit. Okay. Somebody's going back to the past. Somebody's looking way deeply back into something. They're digging something back up from the past. And it's going to have somebody upset. That Chariot in the reverse, dude, this is Cruella de Vil. Beep, beep, bitches. Somebody's digging up a past evil. That could be the turn of offense for this person. This here that somebody hasn't mentioned. This Ace of Pentacles. If it was in the upright, I'd say, you know, here, somebody's going to give you something, but it still has to do with a transformation, a death, an ending, or a resurrection of something. This is somebody that's supposed to give you some news, and they've got a dark cloud around this news, but the news will absolutely make your life infinitely better and more supported, and this is why they're withholding it from you. Now, something somebody's done in the past is coming up. We've got the Four of Swords right here. Scar. Something from the past is coming up. Somebody ended somebody's life. Decomposition. Four of Swords. Laying in rest. We all know that Scar killed Mufasa. Okay? Could have saved him. Threw him off the edge instead. To take over. This is the pompous jerk energy that ended this healthy masculine leadership energy. Having the psychotic break. This is somebody's brother. Temperance. True love in reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Look, somebody needs to maintain their peace. This situation, there is absolutely no salvaging the connection. There's no getting over the drama. There's no getting over the betrayal and the backstabbing. There's no getting over what's been done here. With this temperance energy, somebody's finding peace in their pain. They're never going to extend love to this person again. That Five of Wands in reverse, it's like you never should have come for this person. Now you got as good as you gave. This is Wizard's chess. This is somebody really having to look at themselves. You did what you did, and as much as there is forgiveness from God and there's peace in people's hearts about it, the situation, it means that there is no love to be had for you. At least not where you stirred shit up to begin with. I don't understand why this person thinks that if they come tell you this now, that they're going to be able to restore peace and like restore this relationship and stuff. I don't think it's going to work for you that way. Six of Swords in reverse. There's no, it's turbulent. It's too much stress. It's too chaotic. The world, new start, clean slate, cycle over, game over. Somebody was supposed to give you information about somebody's passing a long time ago is what I'm really feeling. And this person just got it like a bug in their ear and was just like, nope, I'm not gonna. Nope, not until they come to me. Nope, I'm in charge. I control everything until they come to me. They don't even get to know that there's even somebody that has passed away. I'm just going to hold this information in limbo. And now this person is, I don't know, possibly facing their own mortality here. And it's like they got to get it off their chest before they die, or before they go to jail, or before they drink themselves into a coma, or before, I don't know, every penny of whatever they're supposed to give you is gone, or every penny they've ever earned is spent on alcohol and drugs and partying. This person used to be a form of healthy masculine leadership, and they are now a pompous jerk. Six of Cups. This person used to be a positive, 9 of Cups, excuse me, 9 of Cups, not the 6. This person used to be a very positive influence in your life. Showed you how to go after what you wanted, and now this person just wants to take from you. They're envious, and they want what's meant for you. They want your happily ever after. They want, I don't know. It's like they get off, and it really makes them feel like there's somebody to continue retaining this from you. It's like if they can hold on to this, it's not like they're trying to steal it. It's like they're trying to control you, and control, you have to come to me. And it's like you're not even aware, I don't think. Eight of Swords. This person's going to jail, or they're going to hell. One of the two. They're going to jail or they're going to hell. One or the two. And we've got the Moon on the bottom of the deck. Whatever secret was kept from you, whether it was money, whether it was information on a death, whether it was a home, whether it was somebody is an addict, whether somebody is in prison, any of those would be significant, right? Any of this information could be really pertinent to you in your forward life. This person's having some sort of break. Like their mental health is just contrary. They could literally be in agreement and 5 minutes later go the opposite direction as what they agreed to do. Because they have like some sort of oppositional energy inside of them. So can I get a little bit of information on, let me see here. What is the advice for my collective on, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles in limbo the most. The Scarab Beetle is death and rebirth, transformation, etc. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles dark cloud information with the scarab on it, please, and thank you. Well, there went the nice, neat cards. Now oh boy, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Okay, this is the last pass, you guys. I can't handle the mess. Bird's Nest in the reverse and Add Some in the reverse. This person, what's coming? is having a challenge with their living situation because they didn't give you the truth. Their facts are not adding up. Something about this person might be living somewhere and didn't give you information that you needed to change your life around. Remember how I said they've got a dark cloud, and this information could lighten your load a whole lot. Okay? What is going to happen to this person? The karmic trench, paths unknown, and setting your course in reverse. Karmic trench in reverse, paths unknown, setting your course in reverse. So this person has to dig themselves out of a hole and disappear to where nobody knows where they've gone. They're going to have to go like basically hide their face because they've showed their ass. Okay, this person, once this all comes out, they're going to have to move somewhere where nobody knows who they are. Reflection and Akashic Library in reverse. This person does not want to look at themselves in the mirror. I'm a mirror. I do not own the reflection. They are the reflection, and they don't like what they see. They don't like their story. They don't like the things they've done. This Akashic record in reverse. They don't want to be known like that. They don't want to be remembered like that. They don't want anybody to know the truth of what they've done. They don't want to be seen like that. And they're going to have to hightail it and go somewhere where nobody knows who they are because of what they've done. I don't know. This person seems to be quite crafty for being psychotic. Psychotic doesn't mean you're not intelligent. This person could be very much a criminal mastermind. Okay? This person wants a full carte blanche in any situation in their life, and they are not responsible. They're pompous. They are karmic as fuck. I'm just going to say karmic. They're just a karmic individual. They just willfully choose to do the wrong thing. Willfully. This person like has some sort of oppositional disorder or whatnot. But here's the deal. Their drinking is going to drive them into the ground. Their alcohol and drug use, being strung out, it's going to drive them into the ground. This person is melting. Their defiance has got them backed into a corner where they have absolutely no choice but to do the thing they don't want to do. But if they had just done it in the beginning, they would not have been in the mess that they're in right now. There's something that they were expected to do. They were expected to communicate something about a family situation, about a mature woman in the reverse. I still feel like this person and this person had a bad relationship. Like this woman put this man down a lot. And this person has done something with themselves against what tradition is, against what the family wishes are, against the expectation of the family. But they've learned how to be, I don't know, a leader in their own life. But here's the deal. It's driven them crazy. Possibly this woman has passed away and they've lost their mind. Okay? They might not have somebody to I don't know what the right word is, referee their behavior. You know how when you kind of alter your vocabulary and your politeness when you've got grandma around or a teacher around or, you know, some sort of adult professional around, whatnot. It's kind of that, where this person's altering their behavior based on what they want to get across, but this woman just never, I don't know, they butted heads about it. He wanted to do his own thing. She wanted him to do whatever family wanted him to do. I don't think this person has communicated what they're supposed to communicate about this woman passing. I really don't. I think that this person has held on to this information because it was a fun way to torture and torment you. This person really had fun doing it too. I don't know. I want to get a couple more cards on this, but I didn't like what was laid out there in front of me. It was a mess. Tell me about float. Okay, that was fast. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody didn't give something. They are toast. This person might be found floating in like a canal, in a river, in a pool, in a bathtub, in a hot tub. This person might be found face down, floating. 6 of Torches in the reverse. 6 of Wands in the reverse. It's being kept out of the public eye. I think this woman has been found floating. 8 of Torches. 8 of Wands. Incoming super fast. Look. Speeding. The energy is speeding in. The information's coming to you quickly. 2 of Pentacles. It's going to unlock some sort of repressed memory. Okay? I don't like where this is going already. This person thought this was going to be fun to do to you, and now this person's going to... I don't think this main male is going to make it either. Corruption in reverse. This is the only way the karmic debt can be restored. That's fucked. Do you see this picture? Like this person, like death is on this person's case. Corruption in the reverse. It's the only way karmic balance can be restored. I think this person is going to pass away as well. 10 of Torches. They're carrying too heavy of a burden. Their mind is overwhelmed. They can't handle it. They're burdened. What did this person do? But I mean, like, why did they do what they did? Let me rephrase. Why did they keep this information from you? 3 of Torches. So you didn't get plans on going anywhere? So you didn't get a different direction in life? So you didn't freaking shift gears or change lanes? To keep you... Oh, death in reverse. Try and resurrect something with you. This person kept this information from you to keep you from going a different direction in life. To keep your mind overburdened, overwhelmed with never knowing. Remember, you're going to have your mind's going to be unlocked up here. Somebody's speeding your way. People are trying to hide. They don't want to be involved. They don't want other people to know. Remember, this man wanted to keep his hands clean. Remember this. They want to keep their hands clean, but your mind has been unlocked. And karmic debt has to be restored. Somebody is, the guilt, their conscience is so heavy. The guilt is such a burden for this person. This is why they're fishing. They can't stop thinking. Imagination in reverse. They can't stop thinking. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person did this to themselves, and they can't take their family down with them. This person did this to themselves, and they can't take their family down with them. Bottom of the deck is contamination. They can't take their family down with them. But look, everybody has been involved for a while. Somebody's under a fucking microscope. Every move somebody's made is under a microscope. Sacrifice is the next card. You're having a memory be unlocked, and it's going to burden somebody so bad, I think they're going to take themselves out. On top of this other woman being gone, this person is also going to make sure that here. This person doesn't want you to stand on your own 2 feet, but you're able to do this. This 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is whatever was taken from you, hidden from you, kept from you regarding this family death. This could be inheritance. This could be a home. This could be a legacy. This could be just peace of mind and closure from the past. And this person wanted to make sure it was ruined for you, that they were all up in it, all... Ooh, somebody just tried to literally choke my throat. I just got a hand around... I'm sitting here like this, y'all, and I just had a fucking... right around my throat. We're going to continue because that shit doesn't scare me. The deal is, this person wanted to contaminate your memory, your attachment, your legacy, your inheritance, whatever you're unlocking in your mind up here. This person wanted to resurrect to where you could never stop thinking about the situation. Oh, sure, 9 of Pentacles here. You got some growth on your own. You know, you're stable. You've got a structure there. But you're not going to have this legacy without thoughts of this person being involved. I said something about a brother, an uncle, a man, right? This is the main male and this older woman. I think this older woman has been gone. And I think this main male was supposed to give you information that this older woman has passed away. I don't believe they did it. I think they held on to it because it was fun for them to torture you and watch you not know. And now this person here is going through the same mental torture because they don't want other people to know, and everybody's gonna know. And so their conscience is kicked in for their own self-preservation, not because they feel guilt. This person is overburdened that their karmic corruption is about to be rebalanced in this situation, and it's coming quickly. Somebody's memory has been unlocked, and it's overwhelming burden. That's why this person is drinking. That's why they're drugging. That's why they're strung out. That's why they're making poor decisions. Okay? All to stop you from going in a different direction. This death in reverse card, this person wanted to reestablish a connection with you. Never in their wildest imagination did they think the information would come out, that you would see through what this shit is. You're over here. It looks, if you look at the very bottom of the card, there is a grave at the very bottom of this. You've buried your old self and grew into something new. This loss of this legacy ain't shit to you, other than the fact that somebody knew that if they contaminated their memory there, that it would never feel right to you. Sacrifice. Knowledge. They knew it would never feel right to you. Desire. Sins of the ancestors. If they got rid of themselves, that it would never feel right to you. This person, I am picking up a self-deletion where you're supposed to be. So this person's energy is always there forever. Sins of the ancestors. This person here has not told you that somebody has passed. They are going to go and take themselves out. So wherever they have done this is supposed to be a place that you will go. It's going to contaminate the memory for you forever. This person sacrificed himself knowing how bad you wanted whatever this was, this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the desire card, how bad you wanted something. And so they made sure that it was contaminated with the sins of the ancestors. You would never forget the past there. You would never forget all the horrible things that were done. You would never forget what this person did to you, how corrupt they were. The karmic balancing thing, let's find out about that. Tell me about the karmic balancing, please, and thank you. Three of Cups in the reverse. Of course, this isn't something you're going to celebrate. You are not going to have fun with this. You're not going to be happy about this. It's going to hit you like a fucking bolt of lightning as well. It's going to be a sad occasion. Knight of Cups. So you're kind of going to have to put on your big girl panties when you find this information out and maybe kind of steal your emotions a little bit. Temperance in the reverse and not lose your cool. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Fool and Ace of Wands. You're not supposed to lose your cool. You can be very matter of fact and not beat around the bush. You don't need to let anybody play you for a fool with this situation. I think what you're going to realize is this is still a new beginning, even if it's contaminated, even if it's tainted, even if somebody has destroyed your picture of something and what you really wanted. I think that you're going to understand when this person has done what they've done. I don't think this is in the future. I think this is already past, okay? I don't think this is something that somebody can change because of this reading. Unfortunately, I think somebody's already done what they're going to do here. I think that they thought that they would contaminate your new beginning, but I think that you're going to see it for the opportunity that it is and boss up with it no matter what. You're going to take the situation, take the ball that is thrown into your court and lay it up. You're going to make a 3-point throw, right? Half court. You're going to shoot. You're going to do something. You're going to take the shot. You're going to take the shot. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. You've lost a lot that you've invested in. So you're going to take this chance. Whatever this person did, you're going to be mixed emotions about it. With that Temperance in reverse and the Queen of Swords up there, and the Knight of Cups, like, initially you're going to be really fucking pissed, and then you're going to need to chill, and then you need to get your facts straight and speak your truth, okay? But don't get taken advantage of. You need to realize that you might be presented with an opportunity to take a leap into a new beginning here, and you might need to take this ball and roll with it, okay? What you've invested in the past is long gone here. The wheel, it is time. This is a good thing for you. As much as this situation is going to hurt and it's going to suck, it's going to be what's called a catalyst, folks. It's going to push you into your next cycle. King of Pentacles. And you're the boss in this situation. You're the chief cook, bottle washer, cruise director of your own life after this. You've really worked hard to earn this level of respect. This level of maturity. I think you're going to be able to understand how much ick, how much cleanup work there's going to be after something has happened. And you're going to be willing to put the elbow grease in because it's a new beginning for you. Look, Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is going to be the answer to your financial problems. And you're not going to have to share or work or split anything with another person, including the work. Okay? It's everything that you've wanted. Nine of Cups. Sometimes God gives us big tower moments to make sure that we have a clear space to build a new foundation, because the foundation that we were working with was already faulty. And sometimes you have to have complete destruction to be able to start from scratch. And even if that means you have to come in and put in a little elbow grease, you got to clean up some mess, you got to deal with the contamination. Could be the way you're seeing things, thinking about things. There could be literal like trash and mess and cleanup that has to be done. I mean, if somebody passed away, there could be cleanup that has to be done. And that's not something I want to get too deeply into, because I've actually experienced that once in a lifetime. So we won't get too deep. But there might be a situation here where this man has taken himself out because he was so oppositional. He refused to tell you that somebody else was gone, and it created a snowball effect. It created a big issue, and it created a lot of repressed memories and shit for you that are just starting to be unlocked right now. And I think that as painful as this situation is going to be, it's going to blast that shit wide open. It's no longer going to be stuck there. You're not going to be dealing with the pain, and you're going to have an opportunity presented to you where, yeah, you're going to maybe have to clean up a bunch of fucking mess, but it's going to be what sets you on a whole new direction in your life. Like a new start, new everything. Maybe not new belongings, but new energy, new direction in life. Like, I've got a new 10-year plan. I was going to go this way, now I'm going to go that way. It's going to alter your life. It's going to shake it up. It's going to be bad. Because it might not just be one death that you find out about. It might be one from a long, long time past, and this person had been covering it up to toy with you the entire time, because it was a fun little thing for them to do to mess with your mind, because they had some mental issue. Okay? I don't think I want to dig too much deeper on this reading. I'm going to close it out. I'm going to close the energy. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me. It's been over an hour, and I've got a red light on my battery. I don't want to cut out from you guys. So I'm going to hang up the phone. And y'all remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mwah.